All right, welcome back into Great Day Washington's Morning Mix, and we are gearing up for the Grammys. Bad Bunny, Mary J. Blige, and Brandi Carlile are among artists hitting the stage for the 65th Annual Grammy Awards. Some other nominees that are performing include Luke Combs, Lizzo, and Sam Smith. Comedian Trevor Noah hosts music's biggest night live Sunday, February 5th, and you can see that right here on WUSA 9.
And Grammy-winning sensation, as you mentioned, Mary J. Blige, is on the cover of People magazine's Black History issue. After 4 decades in the business, the 52-year-old singer has released 15 studio albums. Her latest, though, is called Good Morning Gorgeous. It has been nominated for 6 Grammys, and she's talking about where she is in her career right now, how she's so much more comfortable. She is believing in herself more, and she says to herself every morning the title of that album, Good Morning Gorgeous. And I like when she said this quote, "It's not about the vanity of it, it's about how we're strengthened when you look in the mirror and you say, good morning, gorgeous."
And isn't it amazing with all the success she's had? Like, it's taken her a while to just accept the nominations, to accept that she's deserved it, that she's earned it. Going to be so incredible to see her. She's having quite the moment. There was a couple names not on the list of performers that surprised me, and that was Beyonce and Adele weren't on those lists. However, the Grammys say that more names are coming, so we can be hopeful that Beyonce and Adele maybe are performing at the show.
It's surprising because they lead the nominations. Beyonce has 9 nominations. That's more than any other artist at the Grammys.
She has to be up there, right? She has to be. We'll see. Okay, now to the Grammy Award-winning Jennifer Lopez. She and Josh Duhamel's new movie tells the story of nuptials descending into chaos in Shotgun Wedding.
It's streaming on Prime Video starting tomorrow, and Entertainment Tonight's Kevin Frazier spoke to the stars and joins us now with this story. Hey, Kevin.
Kristen and Ellen, good morning. You know, J-Lo's real-life wedding to Ben wasn't as wild as her new movie. But if there's one thing we know about Mrs. Affleck, she loves love.
Jennifer, marry me, shotgun wedding, a real wedding. It really actually feels like you've been immersed in all things bride for like the past years.
I never expected any of this to happen in the way that it did. But it's exciting. They're very different, and I've never done one like this. I had to get my inner Lucille Ball on for this. You know what I mean? It was kind of more hijinksy, more kind of broad, and the action added a whole other element to it.
Is that blood?
Me and Josh, I mean, I couldn't have gotten luckier to have the most amazing leading man who could do the comedy, do the action, and really, you know, nail the emotional stuff.
J-Lo's other man in the movie, Lenny Kravitz.
You invited your ex? OMG, what was life like on set?
It was really fun. You know, this was like summer camp, you know? So we lived together, we ate together, we worked together.
Jennifer Coolidge was a big factor in their fun. She plays Josh's mom.
I just want to ask, is that genetics or is it like Pilates?
What I'll never forget about working with Jennifer was that you didn't know if she was like messing up on purpose.
Like, is she intending to be funny, or is she really lost right now?
And then you see it, and it's brilliant.
Hey, and tune into ET tonight because we're in Miami for the premiere of Magic Mike's Last Dance. Plus, we're with Diane Keaton, Richard Gere, and Susan Sarandon for their new couple-swapping rom-com. For Entertainment Tonight, I'm Kevin Frazier.
Thank you, Kev. You know who else is having a moment? Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes.
With White Lotus and the movies. I mean, everybody's always loved Jennifer Coolidge. She's always been iconic, but like she is just all about it, winning awards, doing.
She's the only reason I would watch that movie. I was telling Kristen in the break, J-Lo, she's in this rut, to me, of the Marry Me and the marriage movies, and she's been phenomenal at rom-coms. I've always loved her in that genre. She knows what she's doing, but this is a lot of wedding movies back to back, J-Lo.
I wonder if we'll ever get to the point where like she's the mother-in-law, right? Because she's always still the leading lady, which is great in her 50s, like getting these roles for women. But I wonder when that transition, or if that transition will ever happen. Is she going to be a bride later in life?
She might. Yeah. She could.
A lot of action. I love me some Jennifer Coolidge.
Kristen will see it and tell us how it is.
I will. Of course I will.
Now to the First Lady in her new spot in a D.C. museum. Dr. Jill Biden was at the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History yesterday to donate 2 outfits that she wore on President Joe Biden's Inauguration Day. The First Lady also donated some accessories that mark historic first.
Of course, both outfits feature something that will no doubt, as Lonnie said, set them apart from the other displays here at the museum: matching masks. You know, they're just pieces of small cloth, but they represent the enormity of what we all faced at the time. A pandemic that has changed our world forever.
The outfits and also the mask are now part of the museum's First Ladies collection, which is one of the Smithsonian's most popular exhibits. It's my favorite one.
I always love these. I love too they included the masks because it was part of it. I mean, for most of the first part of her term as First Lady, it was part of all of it.
In the midst of it.
And she always has such classy style. But it's fashionable at the same time. She does a really good job with that.
It's also set apart because every other First Lady has a gown in there, but there were no inaugural balls when President Biden was inaugurated. And I love that she said, I hope we can introduce some menswear into this collection in the future.
And men are getting fashionable. So I'll check out Shotgun Wedding.
Man. We need a first man, a woman president.
That's true. I like that. All right, you check it out. Let me know.